You ever notice how the biggest blunders don't always look like disasters in the moment? Sometimes, they're dressed up in all the right language, bold, win now, game-changing. And yet, when you peel back the hype, you find a move that quietly drains hope, dollar by dollar, snap by snap. But first, if you like to stay up to date on all things Washington Commanders, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is the kind of hidden mistake that can define an entire season, especially when a franchise believes it's one superstar away from destiny. But there's a twist here because even the most expensive missteps come with a sliver of opportunity, if someone has the nerve to face the truth. When the Commanders pulled the trigger on a mid-season trade for Marshom Lattimore, they looked every bit like a team convinced they were on the cusp of something special. After all, you don't fork over third, fourth, and fifth-round picks unless you believe you're buying a proven fix. But it didn't take long for reality to slap Washington in the face. Not only did Lattimore limp through 6 games on the sideline with a nagging hamstring injury, he returned looking more like a guy lost in his own thoughts than the all-pro he used to be. And when he did suit up, the results were, frankly, awkward to watch. Fans remember that regular season Eagles game where Lattimore's most notable contributions were 3 pass interference penalties that wiped out defensive stops. Then came the playoff rematch, where instead of locking down his assignment, he wound up throwing punches with A.J. Brown. In those moments, you couldn't help but wonder if Washington had gambled $123 million on a highlight reel that expired years ago. Of course, the Commanders are telling anyone who will listen that 2025 will be different. That a full off-season in a rebuilt defense, one designed to be bigger and more intimidating, will rejuvenate Lattimore's swagger. You hear it in every quote. The faith that putting him alongside beefy newcomers like Javon Kinlaw and Dietrich Wise Jr. will somehow erase the memories of Saquon Barkley galloping untouched through the trenches. It's a story they're selling hard, but it's a story that requires you to ignore the warning signs blinking in bright neon.